try to do is bring the movement presence to the strip. We haven't made too much of an impact on Las Vegas. Not really. We haven't hit the strip yet. What this affinity group is going to try to do is try to do like what Wade did originally when we tried to have, we went to that one part of the strip every day. We're going to try to do that again. But with a different, we're going to try to bring like a hawk mask as a theme possibly. We're going to maybe make a giant, we're talking about making a giant Guy Fawkes mask.
Guy Fawkes.
I mean, Guy Fawkes.
It's in your
Guy Fawkes mask.
So.
You know, you got Superman and Spider-Man and all that kind of stuff. We're going to try to do it a little bit Las Vegas style and anonymous style, where you have superhero Guy Fawkes, really big and visible, and mixed with a continuous mic check. So we're going to try to have Guy Fawkes, and we're going to try to make some noise and try to just get noticed and have a constant tip jar sitting there too. Maybe people want to get a picture taken with the Guy Fawkes mask, and it might even generate some donations. Safe distance away from the guys that make a living there, not stepping on their toes. Probably try to be over by New York, maybe, or by the MGM, or hit all four corners, maybe.
I think we can position the mic check at the New York, and position the bed sheets around there without screwing up the guys who pass out the prostitution cards.
Yeah, we don't want to infringe on the escort service. So we maybe hit all four corners on the intersection of Tropicana and Las Vegas Boulevard. Try to get all four corners with big banners, cheap sheets, and then make as much noise as we can with a megaphone and have a Guy Fawkes face mask. A big one. It's very noticeable. That's going to be our biggest tool right there. And try to see if we can make some noise on the strip. We've been weak in that part of the movement, but yeah.
I don't know why we can't have an escort service before Occupy. Secondly, it's going to be a point, and that's what the mask represents, the history behind it, the history of movement, and anarchy, and all that. And then finally, it's also kind of important but should not be a dog and pony show?
Yes.
That's exactly what I was kind of thinking. Don't just make it like a spectacle. Make it like an Abby Hoffman yippee thing, like a media presence. Right? Like, and also, where does the money go? If you're having a tip jar, beer and pizza, baby. You need to be accountable.
Beer and pizza.
It's going to beer and pizza.
I'm thinking ganja myself.
And that's fine. If that's the reason. But it needs to be, and we need to have some sort of sign-up sheet for this. That way we don't just have some guy buy a mask, go down there, be occupied, drop trowel, rape a child, go occupy, collect a bunch of money and run off. That's not cool.
I'm not sure that's David's plan.
Yeah, somebody could get an Occupy to do the same thing.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm afraid of. Right? We just need to make sure that
you can't central plan the 99%.
It's not going to be that many rules.
Affinity group setting his own rules.
If you're doing an affinity group, I'm all about it. Do it cool.
It's going to be a culmination of anything goes.
I love the idea about inclusion, David.
You need to shut him down.
Yeah.
Or you're on board with
You can find me somebody on board with
I'm on board with that. I'm saying.
You need to put him back. You need to put him back in charge and shut this down.
You can't speak.
Anybody could use a mask. I mean, anybody could wear an anonymous mask.
That's not how that works.
But I've had a guy box mask. There's no
That's not
permit.
what that is, though. I mean, anonymous the verb, anonymous the hacking group.
But
Hey, Dave,
They didn't
you need to
trademark
shut
it.
it. Dave, you need to.
it's symbolic.
Gotta be careful here.
What's the name of your affinity group? Do you have a name?
Anonymous Incorporated.
Well, we can critique it later, right? Just give us your name, what you're going to do, and shut the. I have things I want to talk about. Shut.
We're thinking citizens against corruption.
Yeah.
What day are we kicking it off? What day are we kicking it off?
The 15th of this month.
April 15th.
Yeah, April 15th.
Tax day. Jesus.
Perfect.
Yeah, April 15th. We're gonna try to get a, yeah. That's it.
And don't pay your taxes, too.
You don't have any taxes. You don't owe them.
Yeah. If you think it's wrong that we're all inclusive to all these different groups I mentioned,
Well, then you're kicked out.
There's no way to shut that down.
There's two things that need to happen.
I thought that you just had to be in a affinity group.
They have to actually form.
Oh, there's nothing stopping you from forming an affinity group. However, the spokes council, if it doesn't recognize you, then you're not an Occupy group. You are your own thing.
Right, you recognize individual actions.
An Occupy Splinter Group? Come on.
Okay, so first we need to be recognized.
Okay, so I don't, like, what?
First we need to be recognized.
Is anybody not recognizing David Hoffman?
I don't know, are we?
I gotta say, I feel a little trepidation over some of the messages that might be mixed with the Occupy name.
Like, do I have to? Is your group formed?
Yeah.
We don't have to tell, right?
You don't have to tell me, but there are people in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, we have to recognize, and we must.
Okay, what's the ramification if we decide to do a protest for Occupy?
That is my And then finally, you don't get to just like mention that you're an Occupy official group, and then you do actions, and those actions will be if they're recognized by these folks. Stop me if I'm being incorrect.
I think you're correct. You sound a lot like Sebring.
Really? Why?
Well, okay, maybe 10. Or they can do an Occupy, man. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what we agreed on.
When this whole reorganization happened, let's be realistic. Well, there's like 8 people here. You guys kept pushing and pushing, so we have a spokes council. Great. So all this happened when everything was sort of dissolved anyway. So now to sort of take this front rein, to try to say, no, you can't be an affinity group, you can be, you can't be, it's a little bit odd. That would be my only point.
If we have a leadership structure saying
There's
we
no
can't run this event,
Leadership structure.
There's nobody saying you can't be.
Sean,
Totally out of fucking order.
out of order, Sean.
So,
Cyber.
if somebody wants to speak, we have
Sean.
hands signals.
You're right.
Why are,
We have 2 blocks for the cyber.
okay, what are the blocks? Cyrus or cocktails?
Yeah,
They actually don't count towards anything,
Yeah.
but we should recognize what the issue is as caucus. Anybody can form an affinity group. There's no issue there. Okay? If I wanted to, Yellow Streakers of America, whatever. In order to recognize that Occupy, you can't have other affinity groups here that say, we don't want them associated with Occupy.
so we're going to split a 12-person group of them. Want to do something and people who don't?
But you got this on tape. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I ain't slept in 3 fucking days. Deborah, wake the fuck up.
Sean.
Who wants to help me out with this? Oh, you want to throw up the Triforce on this one, big boy? Help me out here. Where the fuck were you today?
I called you, man. I was down there on
Yeah,
Charleston.
I ignored your ass because I don't want to talk to you anymore. Stop me now.
So, Sean,
Who the fuck are you anyway? Call on him.
Come on, man.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Settle down.
Go
man.
form your own revolution. I know you have a revolution. It's on the other side. I'm cool with that. I'll see you on the other side.
What other side?
No, there is
Part of
another
the
side.
1%?
Go find it. What was so bad? Go find it. You are on the other side. I have nothing against you.
The people who
You were either with
once or
them
twice in
or you
3
were
days
with me.
and don't show up late. That other side?
Go.
Entire meeting is on hold.
Go. Choose.
I thought I was presenting a
Choose.
and we were going through the
Yeah, we have a step process. You were either with our process or you were with their process.
What do you want me to do? Get a nightstick out and technology?
Busy. I'm fucking sick of it.
Recess anyway, so.
Back me up.
What was the second step? I'm just trying to go through the steps of forming this affinity group.
Alright, who wants this to be an affinity group?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, I'm out.
I,
Bye.
wait,
Okay.
I have to
Bye.
block,
Bye.
I blocked this. I blocked the thing because it's a wrong call.
Occupy Wall Street.
I think there's a welcome. Well less than 3 fucking days.
I find it awful convenient that every group that we mentioned on Sunday as not wanting to be affiliated with is part of this affinity. It's awful damn convenient, right? And I'm with Valentine. Just go around. I'm down too.
What? Where are you? No, we're not.
These groups are pushing people away from Occupy.
No, you're pushing people away from Occupy by saying you can't be part of Occupy. This is aimed at the at 99%. This is aimed at everybody.
Your 99%, I can talk about my 4%.
Okay, you're wearing a shirt that says 99%. You're not wearing a shirt
Not
that says
me. You have a 99% of your own.
4. There's got to be some
You
crossover.
make American-made weapons.
The whole meeting's on recess right now.
Why don't you go find another place to be?
Do you put that like on YouTube or something? Because you do have a no camera.
Let's get this straight. I do whatever I want to do. It's not going to go on YouTube. So
No,
let's
no,
just.
no,
I'm not a
like
man.
that.
All right.
No, that was
All right. I don't listen like that.
No, this is me personally.
I know. The point
You
is,
just
I got.
hit me.
I didn't just hit you.
You just
Stop that.
did.
Stop that stuff.
No,
now.
but you just.
You must think I'm a fool.
Whoa.
I've been here for 10 years, doing revolutionary
there's
things.
no camera zone. You use the camera. I look at you filming me. I blocked my face, and you push my hand.
All right, where are we at? Bring this
Fucking
meeting.
retarded.
Bring this meeting to order. We have a.
You have other groups that you can join. Join them. Do another revolutionary